Imagine turning on M7 and seeing nearly the same small squad of heroes drafted over and over. Not because players are bored, but because these heroes are literally reshaping the world's biggest Mobile Legends stage. From the wildcard to the Swiss stage, a handful of heroes have become must-picks and must-bans, influencing not just pro drafts, but what millions of ranked players try in solo queue. What makes these heroes so dominant, unstoppable, and meta-defining at the highest level? Let's break it down for you. Welcome back to Mobile Legends News. If you're grinding ranked or prepping for your next MPL run, the heroes you're watching at M7 World Championship are the real blueprint of what current competitive meta looks like. What teams pick and why they pick it tells us exactly what works at the elite level of MLBB. Draft trends from M7 influence patch priorities, ban priorities, and even global rank queues every single day. That's why today we're decoding the true meta from the heroes pros keep locking in. At the M7 World Championship, pro teams didn't draft heroes randomly. Every choice reflected a deep understanding of reliability, versatility, team synergy, and objective control. From the wildcard to the Swiss stage, certain heroes repeatedly emerged as the backbone of competitive strategies, shaping compositions and often forcing bans. These heroes weren't picked for flashy moments or highlight reels. They were chosen because they consistently contributed to structured, repeatable strategies that define elite play. One of the most frequently picked heroes at M7 was Sun-shin, who appeared in a striking number of games and often served as a flexible core option. Yi can be played in multiple roles, from jungle to gold lane and even mid lane depending on the draft. His kit provides heavy damage scaling in the mid to late game, and his ultimate Mountain Shocker allows teams to exert vision and control over critical areas of the map, particularly around turtle and lord objectives. Yi's value lies in draft safety. He integrates into almost any composition, whether a team focuses on early pressure, scaling, or structured teamfights. Teams draft Yi as both a damage anchor and a tempo controller, giving them consistent power and flexibility throughout the game. Hayabusa was another pro favorite, known for applying elite map pressure and split pushing potential. As a jungle assassin, he boasts unmatched mobility, enabling him to traverse lanes, contest resources, and isolate enemies efficiently. His signature ability, Ogi's Shadow Kill, can swing entire teamfights and disrupt the enemy's rhythm, forcing rotations and creating openings for his team. Hayabusa scales well with advantages, allowing pro teams to convert early games into map control and strategic dominance. Drafting him is a commitment to tempo and map pressure, compelling opponents to adjust and react to his constant threat. Meanwhile, among mid laners, Eve emerged as a staple pick for her ability to dominate teamfights and control zones. Her real-world manipulation forces structured engagements, channeling enemies into disadvantageous positions before critical objectives. Beyond fight control, Eve offers exceptional wave clear, letting teams secure turrets and neutral objectives with minimal risk. Drafting Eve signals a team's desire for predictable team fights, structured tempo, and objective-oriented play, qualities that elite teams prize for consistency. Tanks might not always capture the spotlight, but Gatotkaca proved indispensable as a frontliner and initiator. His crowd control and initiation capabilities make him an engine for coordinated fights, while his durability allows teams to set up objectives safely. Gatotkaca's role goes beyond shielding allies. He shapes the flow of engagements, ensuring that damage dealers can execute safely and efficiently. Teams picking him gain reliable frontline execution, particularly when paired with high damage or control-oriented heroes. Marksman also played a critical role in the draft, with Claude frequently appearing in gold lane selections. Claude scales strongly into the late game, providing consistent objective damage and high mobility that makes him difficult to catch in pro-level focus fire. His ultimate and sustained DPS allow him to remain relevant throughout prolonged fights, giving teams confidence to endure early skirmishes and unleash decisive late-game teamfights. Drafting Claude often represents a plan centered around scaling and late-game dominance, balancing early vulnerability with significant late-game payoff. Jushin also emerged as a utility pick for strategic impact. While not always boasting the flashiest plays, her kit offers crowd control, zoning, and disruption that enhances overall teamfight coordination. Teams often draft her not solely for kills, but because she forces enemies into disadvantageous positions, creating opportunities for allies to shine. Jushin's strength lies in shaping engagements and improving team discipline, making her an essential piece in high-level compositions. Lancelot also retained a presence in drafts due to his mobility and burst potential. While his effectiveness can hinge on timing, a single well-executed play has the potential to eliminate a key target and swing the momentum of a fight. In professional play, Lancelot serves as both a threat and a deterrent, forcing opponents to overthink positioning and rotations. As such, he often functions as a pick or ban priority, offering teams a high-risk, high-reward tool to disrupt enemy strategies. A common thread among these M7 staples reveals why they are consistently dominant in pro drafts. First, draft safety and flexibility are paramount. Every frequently picked hero offers multiple ways to contribute, whether through lane versatility, scaling potential, or reliable utility. Heroes like Sun-shin and Eve demonstrate this flexibility, fitting seamlessly into a variety of team strategies without creating exploitable weaknesses. Draft safety allows pro teams to maintain consistent performance across best-of series, where adaptation and counter drafts are incredibly crucial. Second, utility often outweighs raw damage. Many top picks excel not just in output, but in creating opportunities for their team. Eve shapes fights, Gatotkaca initiates and disrupts, Jushin controls engagements, and Sun-shin provides vision and tempo. In the modern competitive meta, coordinated play is prioritized over flashy solo performances, and heroes that reliably influence fights without requiring constant mechanical brilliance are highly valued. Third, synergy with tournament strategies is also a key factor. Every pick is intentional, supporting structured objective control, teamfight setups, wave management, and denying counterplay. Heroes like Eve and Sun-shin enable teams to dictate tempo, while assassins like Hayabusa and Lancelot punish overextensions, emphasizing macro-level strategy over micro-level hero flair. In high-level drafts, the ability to coordinate around these predictable and strategic effects often outweighs raw hero strength. And finally, meta dominance is reinforced by a pro-level emphasis on team coordination. Unlike solo queue where individual skill can carry games, Pro MLBB rewards predictability, synergy, and disciplined engagements. Every hero drafted at M7 is expected to provide clear power spikes, reliable counterplay, and complement overall macro strategy. This is why some flashy or unpredictable heroes are rarely seen at the championship stage. Consistency, coordination, and synergy are the true currency of success. For ranked players, the trends at M7 are not merely curiosities. They represent practical insights into what works at the highest level. Understanding which heroes offer real strategic value, how compositions synergize, and why certain picks consistently outperform others, providing a blueprint for improving personal performance and team coordination. By studying these trends, solo queue players and aspiring pros alike can gain a deeper understanding of effective hero selection, team synergy, and objective management. The defining insight from M7 is clear. Pro teams prioritize heroes that offered control, flexibility, and consistency rather than pure burst damage. Across every stage of the tournament, drafts repeatedly favored champions who could influence fights, dictate tempo, and create opportunities for their teammates. Heroes like Eve, Sun-shin, and Gatotkaca exemplify this approach. They aren't just damage dealers. They shape engagements, secure objectives, and allow teams to execute their strategies with precision. Assassins like Hayabusa and Lancelot complement this approach by punishing overextensions, but even their success depends on coordinated setups and not just isolated mechanical play. This trend reveals a broader shift in high-level Mobile Legends strategy. The meta rewards heroes who provide predictable outcomes and macro advantages over flashy high-risk plays, with control, vision, zoning, and teamfight reliability as the pillars of these drafts, signaling even the pro scene is moving towards compositions built around consistency and synergy. Even late-game damage dealers like Claude are drafted not just for their numbers, but for their ability to scale predictably alongside a controlled team strategy. M7 shows that the most valuable heroes are those that offer strategic depth, adaptability across multiple roles, and the ability to fit into almost any composition. In short, the meta isn't just about who can carry the hardest. It's about who can consistently enable a team to execute a winning plan. And that philosophy is shaping how pros think about drafts, bans, and counter picks in the world stage. The M7 World Championship made it clear which heroes define competitive Mobile Legends today. Heroes that provide control, flexibility, and consistent utility dominated drafts, while purely damage-focused picks are secondary. These trends reveal that pro teams value strategic reliability, macro synergy, and predictable teamfight execution above all else. Observing which heroes consistently appear gives fans and ranked players alike a window into the priorities that drive the highest level of competition in MLBB. So, which M7 hero surprised you the most in these drafts? Comment below and share your thoughts. And don't miss our next video where we break down how these pro-level trends translate into ranked play and show you exactly which heroes you should be picking to climb faster. Till next time!